just wanna get away. You make it hard for me to stay away.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so the last time I decided to try a Nura product was maybe 2016, 2017-ish. It was the Nura phones, which I liked the sound. It was really good, but they were bulky, they were awkward, they lacked a lot of things that I wanted, and they were expensive, and they were intrusive. Y'all remember the whole thing? Yeah, they were very intrusive. These, being the NuraTrue true wireless earbuds, you expect to have them plugged into your ears, and once you get them up in there, man, your ear holes get quite the experience. So, I think Wilson's got the studio set up in there. So let's go in there and we'll talk about these NuraTrues. Let's go. Man, Wilson, don't you just love it when we get some good new stuff up in here? Oh man, the good new stuff, let me tell you. All right, look, I gotta do the housekeeping first. Gotta introduce myself and all that stuff like that. So, veterans, if this is not your first time, I appreciate you being here, but step aside, let me talk to the new guy, girl. Hey, this is New Stuff TV, the Untechnical Tech Channel. I'm your host, Antoine. Stick it in my ear and violate my ear holes, Richardson, because we're gonna be talking about the True. It says Nura right here. That kind of threw me off. NuraTrue true wireless earbuds, man. Nura is no stranger to great sound. Like I said a second ago, man, they have the Nura phones, which it's a great concept, man, with the earbud inside of the over ear. It's very immersive sound, but it was a little bit too it was a little bit too much for me, man. I really loved and absolutely hated those headphones, but the NuraTrue true wireless earbuds. Let me give you a good look at them, man. Can you see it right there? How about that? There you go. So they actually have an interesting look to them. Let me pull one out for you real quick. So they have a very interesting look. They look like they're gonna be massive, something like the old Sony XM3s or something like the clear audio, the big ones, you know what I'm saying? But then you turn it to the side and it's just a little disc on the top. That is a touchpad right there. And then you have, the inner workings. I don't know if you can actually see that right there, but you got the inner stuff right there that kind of blocks up your ear well for some good passive noise cancellation. Then you got your earbud protruding into your ear as it will. Now, as these things go into your ear canal and then you do the profile setting and the little bots go in there and calculate what you do and do not like to hear, because it is truly personalized sound. There is no EQ that comes with these, man. You put them in your ears, you go to the personalized sound, it does its thing, bam, it gives you the perfect setting for you. And I'm not even gonna argue with it, because I'll be honest, as soon as I put these in my ears and started listening to music, not the Sonys, I'm talking about the NuraTrue. When I put the NuraTrue in my ears and started listening to them, I thought to myself, wait a minute, this is so freaking good. I pulled out the Sony XM4 immediately and I did like a back-to-back comparison. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, I have my personal settings on the Sony XM4. I've tweaked the EQ, I've played with the stuff, man. And the NuraTrue just absolutely obliterates the Sony earbuds. I really don't know what's going on inside of here as far as chips and technologies and whatnot. All I know is the sound that I got from the NuraTrue made me feel like the Sonys were some $20 earbuds I got from somewhere. Dude, I hate to say that about the Sonys because I love them so much, and these are still my daily drivers after I switched over from the Galaxy Buds Pro. But let me set them to the side right now because the NuraTrue are the star of the show. Now let's take a quick dive into the settings, and then we'll go to configure touch controls. And this is where I started to get a little annoyed with this app and its interaction on the earbuds. You get 4 options to interact with your earbuds, a single and a double tap on each earbud. But you have literally 10 functions here to choose from. All right, so that's a lot of functions, but you only get 4 ways to interact with it. So by default, you can go through this stuff and look, man, this is really annoying because by default, they have it set to on the left, you can enable and disable social mode, which is more of an ambient sound. And then you can double tap it to get your voice assistant. That's great, but now you only got 2 options left. And what they have by default is play and pause music and answer calls on the right. with a single tap, and a double tap will skip the track forward. So what if I want to go backwards? Now I got to pull out my phone. What if I want to turn up the volume? Now I got to pull out my phone. What if I want to go into immersion mode? Because that's down here too. I got to pull out my phone and then open up the app. So we definitely need more interaction with the earbuds as far as like functionality. You know what I'm saying? These things are truly all about sound. They do have active noise cancellation, which actually works really good, but it is absolutely nothing compared to the Sony XM4. That's where the Sony XM4 just beats a lot of other earbuds up. But when it comes to sound, it really does make these sound like $20 earbuds. Now back to the sound. You see this little blob right here? This says Antoine's NuraTrue, because that's my hearing profile. I did not know what I was going to be hearing would actually look like this hot mess of a colorful blob here, but hey, it sounds damn good. You don't get to tweak this at all, okay? All you can do is just redo your hearing profile again, and it'll probably come out to the same thing because it's your personalized sound. Then you got down here where it says neutral and personalized. You can toggle neutral or personalized. I don't know why in the hell you would even want to use neutral, because this neutral right here takes all of the life out of your music. It's literally like eating chicken, like boiled chicken with no salt. Just dip it in the water, boil it, put it on the plate. That's what this sounds like. But then you hit personalized and your music comes to life. Now I was messing around with this immersion mode earlier. Immersion mode is a beast. You can actually listen to it with immersion mode all the way off or down all the way, and it's still gonna sound fantastic as long as you got your personalized sound engaged. But by default, it comes with it halfway up. And once you kick it all the way up, not only do you get a nice, heavy, thick amount of bass.
I just wanna get away. What I got going on anyway, so
That's blended with the rest of the music very well. The music just has so much body, and I understand why they call it immersion mode. This is a great experience when you toggle that up. So you can use immersion mode with your music, whether it be gaming, because there is no latency. You can watch movies. Like, immersion mode is going to be great for a lot of different things. Of course, you can use it for your music, especially if you like that extra bass kick. Man, when it comes to sound, it's hard to explain like what my personal sound is, because I do love my highs, I do love my mids, and of course I love my bass, but I like it all to play well together. Somehow Nura dug into my ear holes and figured out exactly what I like on my plate and how I like it, you know, positioned and everything else, and they just put it in these earbuds, okay? But these actually give you an over-ear headphone experience. But they're earbuds. You picking up what I'm putting down, man? Over-ear headphones in the form of true wireless earbuds. Now, other headphones have actually kind of mimicked that, and they do a pretty good job of it. But by far, in my experiences with different earbuds, Nura has got this down, man. It feels like over-ear cans sitting on your head, but you don't have the whole thing going on. So back to this. We talked about immersion mode, we talked about neutral and personalized, and here, right here, this little toggle right here, that is your, what do they call it? I'm gonna call it ambient. They call it social mode. So that's your social mode right there. Social mode works great. It actually kind of attenuates the music. It doesn't pause or anything like that. But now I can hear myself snapping really clear. I can hear my own speech really clear. So I'm gonna just leave it on that. As far as the app goes, really not much else to it. You can check your battery life there. It says typical battery life is about 6 hours. That's okay, I could do that. And then 18 hours, an extra 18 hours with the case. Yeah, that's okay, I can live with that. Now, the sound quality that you're gonna get out of these earbuds it's acceptable. It's not even close to being the best I've ever heard out of earbuds, and it's by far not the worst. It is just acceptable. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording because I don't want to torture you like that. So I'll put these back in the case and tell you that you can put one in the case and listen to the opposite one independently, and it doesn't matter which one you choose. As far as pairing these to two devices at the same time, I tried it with my PC here and it did not work. You can only do one device at a time. But, you know, a lot of earbuds don't do that, but we are very grateful when we find earbuds that do. As far as listening to these things, man, I've had one of the best experiences in a while on some earbuds. Like, I really did love the sound that I got out of the Sony XM4s, but this, man, this truly just thrashes it. I mean, and it makes sense because it's personal sound. Like, they've got a technology that goes inside of your ears. It's not a hearing test like a lot of earbuds do. It is some technology that they probe you. They go in deep, bro, and they get what you like, and they put it back into your ear. So Nura, you're doing a good job here. You know what would be great to listen to with these earbuds right here, or any earbuds for that matter? My podcast. It's called Talk to Me, the podcast nobody asked for, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. Yeah, man, you should get these earbuds, or any earbuds for that matter, and listen to my podcast, man. The link is in the description. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me get this straight. You sat through this whole video, the whole thing, and never once decided to hit the subscribe button or the like button? Man, it'd be the ones closest to you. I see how you are.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?